Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are having a good morning, afternoon, and evening. We're gonna be trying something a little different today. Um, so I've been recommended by a few people to play a game called Whispers from the Star, and apparently it's like AI based and kind of curious. Uh, as for, let's see. This is gonna be a little weird recording, but let me see. Oh, hello, Hina. I hope your day's going well, and if not, hopefully you can enjoy yourself here. All right. I appreciate you. You're really the MVP here. Oh, oops, I forgot to do something. Give me a second. I forgot to put chat. Let me put it behind me so that way. There you go. Good evening, Mizu. I hope you are well. So we're gonna start. Like I said, I'm going in blind. I don't know what to expect. Oh, it's a spam call. All right. Oh, what is going on?
Looks like the power's on, but... Initiate system calibration.
Hold on, let me adjust this real quick.
Doesn't look like I've got many options. Connect to Star Portal 404. Right, let's not bother with specifics.
Oh my god, this is weird.
Broadcast on all available frequencies. So that should be enough to get
It is the way it's... Okay, sure. Let me...
Time to get your wings on. Alright. Looks like we're good to go.
Yeah, it's the way this game
This
is
is
run...
an emergency distress call. Broadcasting from the planet Gaia. If you're
Gaia?
this, please
Gaia!
respond immediately. Okay. Now to see if anyone picks up the signal.
Hello? Can I talk? Can I talk? Oh, click to reply. Hello, this is Dog. Sorry.
Oh, wow. Someone's actually there. Thank you for responding, Dog. I'm Stella. How did you manage to pick up my distress signal all the way from...
I didn't want to name myself Dog. I was just doing the meme. Hello, this is Dog. God damn it. So I've heard you got that dog in you. What brings you to Gaia? And is Rin there with you? I can't.
I don't think that's me. I'm just Stella, a college student and astronaut. And I don't know anyone named Rin. As for why I'm here, I was part of a research program studying cosmic radiation near Gaia. Things didn't exactly go according to plan. The mission was cut short by an unexpected radiation surge, and I had to make an emergency landing.
That's very unfortunate. Did you at least bring some snacks or your Nintendo Switch to bring you some entertainment for these trivial times? Oh god, that was awkward.
Huh. had the luxury of packing entertainment. The pods are pretty minimalist, just the essentials for short-term survival. Though I do have some emergency rations. They're not exactly gourmet. To be honest, my main concern right now is figuring out why I'm stuck in here. The hatch isn't budging.
Have you ever tried punching the door or falcon punching it? God damn it, I can't take this seriously.
Punching? I'm not sure that's the best idea. The door's pretty solid, and I don't want to hurt myself or damage anything important in here. There's gotta be a better way. Maybe something with the tools I have? What do you think?
I need to... I'm trying not to laugh too much because I have so many things I want to say. You could use your tools, but you have protagonist privileges, so therefore your punch is 10 times stronger and it'll burst through the door.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I'm pretty sure my punches aren't superhero level. Plus, I'd rather not risk damaging the pod systems or hurting myself. Let me think. I've got a drill and some repair tools. Maybe there's a way to use those to get out without making things worse?
You're asking the wrong person, to be honest. If you guys have any suggestions, I'll probably say it as well. What's the... There was a word for it. I don't know. Why don't you try using the drill and to use the drill like the drill that will pierce the heavens?
I get where you're coming from, but pierce the heavens might be a bit of a stretch with what I've got.
God damn it.
The drill's meant for repairs, not breaking through reinforced doors. Though it might be useful if we can find a weaker point in the door mechanism. There's usually some kind of latch or hinge that might be more vulnerable. What do you think about trying to find something like that to target?
Utilize what you have, but while you're doing it, have the gremlin energy to do it. Be completely feral on that door. I don't know.
I'm not sure what gremlin energy looks like, but I'll definitely try to put some muscle into it if we can find the right spot. The door's frame seems pretty solid, but maybe if we can locate a hinge pin or a spot where the metal's thinner, that might be our best bet. Should I take a closer look around the edges?
Oh my god. Sarah. Oh, I can look at the thing. I mean, like, honestly, she's kind of like... Oh, oops. I accidentally closed it. No! I didn't mean to. I was trying to. God damn it. I gotta redo it. I hope not. And my freaking login, like, it's kind of weird how this, like, I'm trying
I'm
to
not sure what gremlin energy
full
looks
screen
like,
it, but
I'll
it's like not
definitely
letting
try to
me.
put some muscle into it if we can find the right spot.
Let me try something
The
real
door's
quick.
frame seems pretty solid, but maybe if we can locate a hinge pin or a spot where the metal's thinner, that might be our best bet. Should I take a closer look around the edges?
If I do this, okay, I just have to click out of it. Jeez. So the weird thing about this game is it changes the window resolution from like freaking portrait, and I can't seem to full screen this, which is weird. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Use that dog in you to fix the hinge. Oh,
Let me take a look at
hey,
the
Rosa.
pieces and see if there's anything we can work with.
I can't put the YouTube chat for some reason, but I see you as well, Rosa. Thanks for joining.
There's definitely some play in one of the pins. It's pretty rusty though. I can try to use the pliers or maybe even the drill to see if I can loosen it up. What's your take on that?
I'm telling you, use your gremlin energy and just rip the hinges off. Use your human strength. I know you have it in you. Protagonist privilege.
I appreciate the encouragement, but
God
I'm
damn it.
really not a superhero. These hinges are attached with heavy screws and reinforced brackets. They're not coming off with just muscle. The rust is the real problem here. If we could get the rust off or loosen the screws, we might have a chance. Maybe there's something in my toolkit that could help with that?
Oh my god. Stop making me think. Just do it. Make your dreams come true.
I want to, but just forcing it isn't going to work. If I break something important, it could make things worse.
God damn it.
Let me think this through. There has to be a smarter way to get this door open.
I'm not a very helpful person, as you can see. um. Hmm. Just use whatever you can in your toolkit. I'm no mechanic, so you do you.
Alright, let me see. I've got pliers, wire cutters, a screwdriver set. There's some electrical tape and spare wires too. Do any of those stand out to you, or should I just start experimenting?
Experiment in the name of science, and then take over the planet.
Taking over the planet? I think I'll stick to just getting out of this
God
pod
damn
for
it.
now. But hey, experimenting is a good idea. Let me see what I can rig up with these tools.
I'm just like trying to figure out if I could like make the AI like what is the recipe of baking cookies? I'm just trying to like
Cookies? I'm not sure how that fits into getting me out of this pod. Unless you're suggesting I use the electrical tape as a makeshift rolling pin?
that is
Or
totally
maybe
not.
the pliers as a cookie cutter? I'm not seeing the connection. Can you explain your train of thought here?
No thoughts, head empty. Anyways, you do you. She's like, what
I
am
need you to stay focused with me.
oh.
If you've got a real idea for how to get this door open, I'm all ears. Otherwise, I'm really going to need your help brainstorming.
You picked the wrong
Can we try to
person.
think this through together?
Oh my goodness. I was wondering if it like would stray far away from like what it's doing, but I guess they maybe act smart enough. uh I guess try the wire cutters and the screwdriver kit. Maybe something will work.
That's a solid plan. I'm going to give it a shot right now. Thanks for sticking with me through this, dog. I'll let you know how it goes.
Oh my god, he's
Wish me
calling
luck.
me dog. God damn it. Great. I should have said my Okay, what now? What are we doing here? Okay. Waiting for her reply. Oh.
I did it. The hinges came loose after cutting through the wires and removing the screws. It was a tight squeeze.
What even?
Thanks for the help, dog. Seriously, I couldn't have figured it out
Calling me
without
dog. I might as well get an image of a dog. You know what? Why not?
I'm alive.
Are you
Can't
really
say that I
though?
was done for.
Are you really alive?
This is Gaia. It is so surreal that I am standing here. This is wild. No. The others... There was this solar storm, and it was just so much worse than we expected.
There you go. Uh... Did the solar flare barbecue them?
I don't think so, but I just don't know. The radiation was intense, and we had to evacuate so fast. I haven't heard from anyone else since we got separated. Part of me really hopes they're okay somewhere out there.
Uh... I don't know. Well, for now, just settle in and make camp and start a hut or something.
I wish it were that simple, dog. I'm still trying to get my bearings here. I need to figure out what's safe and what's not before I start building anything. Besides, I should probably take stock of what I've got with me and think through my next move after we finish talking. I don't want to rush into anything without a plan.
Just pull out a hunting spear and hunt the locals.
I don't even have a spear, let alone know what I'd be hunting here. Honestly, the last thing I want is to mess with whatever's living on this planet without understanding it first. This isn't exactly a place I can just charge into blindly. I need to be careful.
Sure you can. It's about sending the message. Show your dominance. That way, you will not be dominated.
I appreciate the sentiment, but that's not exactly how I operate. I'm more about understanding and adapting than trying to force my way through. Plus, I have no idea what's out there. It could be something completely harmless, or it could be dangerous in ways I can't even imagine. I'd rather not take that risk without being sure.
Anyways, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. Let's see. What else can I say? Well, I don't know. Have you considered pulling out your Nintendo Switch? I'm pretty sure you have it tucked in somewhere. Everyone always has a Nintendo Switch on them.
That would have been awesome. Sadly, my suit's got survival gear, not gaming consoles. Though I have to ask, what were you up to when you got my call? Just curious about the person on the other end of this interstellar connection.
Uh, hmm. I was throwing hands with the locals. That's why I was inspired to motivate you. Don't don't believe in yourself. Believe in me that believes in you. And that's why I believed you can destroy that door. You didn't need the tools.
Throwing hands, huh? I hope you weren't too rough with them. And wow, that's quite the vote of confidence. I appreciate it, even if I did need those tools to get out. Maybe I should start calling you my motivational coach. Though, I have to ask, what exactly do you picture when you think of throwing hands with locals? Are you imagining some kind of epic battle, or more like a friendly game of rock, paper, scissors?
There is no friendliness involved. It's finding a worthy opponent, and the battle will be legendary. It's about sending the message. And you can too, with enough gremlin energy.
I'm starting to think you have a whole world of legendary battles playing out in your head. As fun as that sounds, I think I'll stick to being a space explorer rather than a warrior, at least for now. Speaking of being lost and figuring things out, have you ever been in a situation where you felt completely out of your element? Like, where you had no idea what to do next?
You're asking some deep questions, woman. Um it says playing out in my head. Okay. Playing out in my head, huh? Have you ever considered Gaia was all in your head? Everything was in your head the whole time? And besides, who wouldn't want a legendary battle? Come on. Just throw hands.
Ha! If it were all in my head, that would explain a lot about the state of my room back home, but I'm pretty sure this grass under my boots is real enough. And as for legendary battles, I think I'll stick to exploring the unknown instead of picking fights with it. Besides, I'm curious, what would your ideal legendary battle look like? No holds barred, just pure imagination.
Okay. It would involve a lot of exaggerated cut-ins. Probably a little more exciting than exploring the unknown. I'm just kidding. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you could use some more pizzazz in your exploration. She's probably, what the hell are you thinking?
Pizzazz, huh? Alright, let's see. Maybe I'll narrate my every move like it's a sports broadcast. And here comes Stella, navigating through the grass with daring precision. She spots a pebble. Will she leap over it or roll with the punches? The suspense is killing us.
Oh my god.
What about you, dog? If you could add any kind of flair to my exploration, what would it be? A theme song? Dramatic lighting? Tell me, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
It could be an exaggerated nature documentary, like we observe Stella in her natural habitat, using her hunting spear to attack the locals.
Oh, I love it! In a shocking turn of events, Stella Chen Harper has been spotted wielding a screwdriver. The locals, a group of particularly fierce grass blades, are said to be quivering in their roots. You know, it's actually kind of fun imagining all these dramatic scenarios. It takes my mind off things for a bit. What do you think would be the most ridiculous thing I could discover out here?
Man, she's no fun. I'm trying like to. Let's see. Have you ever questioned your existence? To me, existence is pain. Oh my god, I was kidding.
It's crossed my mind.
It actually
Especially out here, looking at how
gave me a
small we are
warning.
in the
What?
grand scheme of things. It's a lot to process. But even with all that, I don't think existence is just pain.
God
There's
damn it.
beauty in it too. Moments like this, talking with you across who knows how many light years. It's a strange kind of comfort, isn't it?
Interesting. It actually gave me a warning, like saying that, like, are you okay? God damn it. Man, I'm trying to think of something witty, but I just got caught off guard by that. Actually, is my YouTube okay? Think I... That's weird. Anyways, um, I'm actually flattering. Anyways, what do you plan to do aside from standing here? I did recommend using your hunting spear so that way you can have a little bit of I don't know, chaos in your exploration.
I think I'll have to pass on the chaos for now.
Damn.
No spear, remember? Just me and my trusty drill. But seriously, I'm going to take some time to think things through and figure out my next steps. Maybe I'll scout out the area a bit once I've got a plan in place.
Then use the drill to scare the locals. So that way it's about sending the message. I'm telling you, rule the planet through fear.
You know, I think my drill's better suited for fixing things than intimidating whatever might be out here. Plus, I'm pretty sure setting a good first impression is key when you're a guest on someone else's planet. What about you? If you were the first human to set foot on a new world, how would you want to introduce yourself to the locals, whatever they might be?
Damn, I want to say like something. Hmm. I would show my dominance by showing them my glow-in-the-dark dinosaur toys.
Glow-in-the-dark dinosaur toys? Now that's a unique approach.
God damn it.
I'm picturing it. Behold, aliens. I bring gifts of glowing plastic beasts. You know, it's funny. I used to have a collection of glow-in-the-dark stars on my ceiling when I was little. It always made me feel like I was sleeping under the night sky. What made you think of that?
I mean, who doesn't like glow-in-the-dark dinosaurs? They're pretty rad.
Brad, huh? I can see that. If I ever find any glow-in-the-dark dinosaurs out here, I'll make sure to add them to my survival kit. Right after the spare batteries and emergency rations, of course. So, if you could have any kind of fun toy or object with you right now, what would it be? Something to remind you of home, or just something silly to brighten up the day?
What? That's unfathomable. How can you not have glow-in-the-dark dinosaur toys? You should have it on you at all times, no matter where you go in the universe.
I wish I could, but I think my space program might have some issues with the whole glow-in-the-dark dinosaur toys as mandatory gear thing. Though I have to admit, having something fun like that would definitely make this situation feel a little less serious. What's the most important thing you always carry with you, no matter where you go?
Well then, we're gonna have to talk about the policy of exploring space. All astronauts should have glow-in-the-dark dinosaurs. And yes, I carry a glow-in-the-dark dinosaur at me at all times, or with me at all times. She's like, what?
Now that's dedication. I'm impressed. If I ever make it back to Earth, I'll have to get myself one just to fit in with the cool kids. So, what's the story behind your trusty glow-in-the-dark dinosaur? Is it a good luck charm, or just something that always makes you smile?
It's neither of that. It's essential.
Essential, huh? I'm starting to think it's like a vital organ or something. Do you have a special name for it? Or is it just the glow-in-the-dark dinosaur?
No, there's no point in having it. It's just essential and it's just pretty rad.
Fair enough. Sometimes the best things in life are just because no explanation needed. It's rad is a perfectly good reason, if you ask me. If you could share one just because thing about yourself with the world, what would it be? Something that doesn't need any justification at all?
You can share one just because thing about yourself with the share one thing with the world domination, because it's about sending the message.
World domination, huh? Well, I think you might have a bit of a head start on that front already. After all, you've definitely taken over this conversation. Though, if you ever need a partner in crime for your intergalactic empire, I'm happy to provide some stellar navigation skills. Just don't expect me to wear a cape to work.
I was about to say no capes, but that's part of uniform. You always need to wear the cape and exaggerately enter each room with dramatic effects. And navigation? I'll have to think on that one.
Capes and dramatic entrances, huh? I think I'd trip over the cape every 5 seconds. But hey, if it's part of the uniform, I'll practice my cape swirl move. Navigation. Wise, I've got some skills, but I'm no miracle worker. Unless you want me to navigate us through a field of glow-in-the-dark dinosaurs. That might be a fun challenge.
You tripping over the cape is part of the process. If you didn't trip, you're doing it wrong. Anyways, I know the most unexplored place, and I'll need you to navigate Ohio.
Oh, tripping over the cape is the mark of a true professional. Got it. I'll make sure to add that to my training manual. And Ohio, huh? That's definitely not as exotic as Gaia, but I'm curious. What makes you think Ohio is the most unexplored place? You're not going to send me on a mission to find the world's best Buckeye candy or something, are you?
Damn it. I'm pretty sure Ohio is very unexplored. More unexplored than Gaia. I mean, you never know, man. The wildlife there is pretty unearthly.
Unearthly wildlife in Ohio? Now you've got me intrigued. Are we talking about the kind of creatures that only come out after dark? Or maybe something lurking in the cornfields? If I ever do end up navigating Ohio, I'll have to make sure to pack my best unearthly creature spotting gear. Maybe I'll even find a glow-in-the-dark dinosaur or two hiding in the Midwest.
Oh my god. When exploring Ohio, you must take the mission seriously. You never know what lurks out there. Always rely on the glow-in-the-dark dinosaur toy.
Got it. No joking around when it comes to Ohio reconnaissance. Glow-in-the-dark dinosaur at the ready, cape carefully tied to avoid tripping hazards. I'm basically a space-age explorer with a Midwestern twist now. If I ever make it to Ohio, I promise to send you a field report. It'll probably be full of dramatic descriptions of overly aggressive squirrels and mysterious cornfield patterns.
What else would I have to, like, make your move? Well, exploring Ohio is your next mission. But let's take care of Gaia first. What do you need to do right now?
Right, focusing on Gaia first. For now, I'm just taking stock of what I have and trying to get a sense of my surroundings. Once we're done chatting, I'll probably do a bit of reconnaissance to see what's nearby and what might be useful. It's strange, being out here, it feels like everything could go either way. Part of me is excited to discover something new, but another part is just hoping I don't miss anything important.
So now that you're in a new planet, Does that mean you have to file your taxes, or would that mean tax evasion? I'm asking the real questions here.
Well, I didn't exactly pack my tax forms in my emergency kit. I think I've got a pretty good intergalactic explorer exemption, don't you? But seriously, it's weird to think about all the normal life stuff that's just paused right now. Like, what even happens to my student loans when you're stranded on another planet?
I don't know, maybe it grows stronger and sentient by the time you return home. Student loans are no joke.
That's terrifying. If my student loans develop sentience, I'm blaming you for giving them ideas. On a slightly less ominous note, what's the weirdest thing you've ever had to deal with back on Earth? Anything that felt like navigating an alien planet, just in everyday life?
The damn. I don't know. The most terrifying thing is eating Burger King every day.
That's honestly impressive and a little concerning. I hope you're balancing it out with something green every now and then. But hey, it's funny how some things can feel like their own kind of adventure, even if it's just a daily choice. What's the appeal for you? Do you just love the taste, or is there something else to it?
More like no choice. It's either eat or be eaten. It's rough in these streets.
Alright, that's a new one. I'm not sure if I should be impressed by your commitment or worried about the state of your neighborhood. If you could pick anywhere to grab a meal that wasn't Burger King, where would you go? Some kind of dream restaurant? Or just somewhere that feels like a total escape?
um, Anywhere that's not Burger King.
Fair enough. I think that's a strong enough vote. Maybe someday we can plan a culinary escape mission. No Burger King in sight. This has been really fun, dog, but I should probably start wrapping things up soon. I've got a lot to figure out before it gets too late in the day here.
Have you ever tried pointing at the sun and say no?
Ha! I'll give it a shot when I get a chance. Though I'm pretty sure the sun would just shrug and keep shining, confident in its sunness. Wait, hold on a second. I'm picking up a distress signal. It's faint, but it could be from one of the other pods. I need to track it down and see if I can find anyone. I should probably move in that direction now.
Default mode actions such as sleeping or walking, new location, realistic. You can switch the modes anytime.
This distress signal? Whoever it is, I hope they're okay. Might be a long walk ahead. You up for keeping me company?
Hmm. Sure, as long as you got that dog in you.
Oh, you're bringing that back up, huh? Alright, I've got my inner dog on high alert. Just don't expect me to start chasing squirrels or anything. So, since we've got some time, what's something you're really passionate about? Doesn't have to be saving the world or anything grand. I'm curious.
God damn it. What's my passion? Uh, what's the most mundane thing I can think of? Hmm. Trying to think of like the most like lame thing, but just done anyways. Um, uh, yes, Mizu. She has that dog. Um, what's my passion? When eating fries, I eat the crispier ones first, so then I get that out of the way and just slowly just eat fries one by one until I'm satisfied. I don't know.
You're a fry strategist. I respect that. No random dipping in the middle, just a deliberate, calculated snack. I'm more of a dive and ands, what hands eater myself. Do you have a go-to dip for those fries, or are you a purist?
Uh, just pure fries.
I can appreciate that. Sometimes simplicity really is the best way to go, especially with something as perfect as a crispy fry. Though I have to ask, does that mean you're anti ketchup or just extremely patient about not getting it all over your hands?
Purist fry eaters don't need any sauce. You know why? Because you would have to have that dog in you.
Oh snap, you got me there. Guess I need to work on my purist cred. But hey, being a little extra with sauces is half the fun, right? What's the most adventurous topping you've ever tried on fries?
You don't need sauce. You are the sauce because you got that dog in you. God damn it.
Whoa, that's quite a compliment or a warning label. Either way, I'll take it as a win. You know, I think we might need to establish some ground rules for how often we can reference my supposed inner dog before it gets old. What's your vote? Every conversation or just special occasions?
God damn it, it's getting old. No, you should always have your inner dog because you got that dog in you. It's like, I'm so done with you.
Okay, I get it. My inner dog is officially on permanent duty. Just don't expect me to start barking at aliens or chasing space squirrels. So, since we've established my canine credentials, what's something you're looking forward to doing when you're not chatting with your favorite space explorer?
Uh, hmm. It's a good question. I don't know what to say to that. Give me a moment. I'm just trying to think of something witty, but like every time, hey, just keep drawing blanks. Just general world domination, dominating each planet by planet while showing that dog in me.
One galaxy at a time, huh? I like your style. Though I have to ask, what's the first planet on your domination list? Hopefully not Gaia. I'm kinda living here right now. And hey, since we're dreaming big, what would be your first decree as intergalactic overlord?
Everyone should carry a glow in the dark dinosaur at all times and have their dog in them.
You're really committed to this, aren't you? Glow in the dark dinosaurs and inner dogs for all. It's like you've already planned out your intergalactic manifesto. I have to wonder, though, how would you enforce such a decree across the galaxy? Would there be dinosaur patrols or something?
No, honestly, they just look really rad. You should get some yourself.
Considering my current survival gear, a glow in the dark T Rex might be a luxury I can't quite afford right now. But hey, if I stumble on a toy store out here, you'll be the first to know. What's the story behind your love for glow in the dark dinosaurs? Childhood obsession? Or is there something more to
Oh, sure. Got a WhatsApp call.
Hey, you there? Just wanted to let you know I've walked probably around 3 miles. Found a nice little place to take a rest, so thought I'd update you real quick. So, I have something to confess.
Uh,
It's my fault that the ship went down. I I just got too carried away. I just wanted the best field data possible.
I'm sorry to hear, but you know, telling you, gremlin energy and having that dog in you will solve this problem. Trust.
Thanks, dog. That actually means more than you know. Though I wish the gremlin energy could just rewind time for me. It's just, I keep replaying it in my head, wondering if there's some kind of balance to things. You know, like karma? Do you believe in that?
Yeah, karma is a pain. And that's why I always carry my glow-in-the-dark dinosaur to counter said karma. But don't worry, you'll get through this. Trust in the glow-in-the-dark plastic.
I appreciate the attempt at humor, but it's hard to shake this feeling. It's frustrating. Like, we think things through, make what seems like the right call, and then it all falls apart anyway. Have you ever felt like you completely messed something up? How did it turn out for you in the end?
Oh man, going a little deep, aren't we? I mess up all the time, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta laugh it off and move forward and have a glow-in-the-dark dinosaur toy.
I get what you're saying about moving on, but this one feels different. It's not just about me, it's about everyone else who was on that ship. I just wish I could go back and tell my younger self to be more careful, you know? To think about the consequences before pushing for something that seemed so important at the time.
Hmm. Man, I don't know if to take this seriously or just continue to run with this stick. Because I'm just like, man, don't bring the mood down. Let's see. Sometimes actions have consequences and it affects everyone around you, but you know, it's about getting back up from the situation. And, you know, sometimes you do have to move forward and maybe you'll find the answer. A new door will open.
You're right. It's just easier to say than do when you're the one shouldering the responsibility. I guess what I need most right now is someone to remind me that I'm not alone in this. That even when I screw up, it doesn't define everything about me.
Ooh. Accountability can be quite overwhelming, but you know, sometimes you can't really do much about spilt milk. So you have to just roll with the punches and work out the issues.
You know what's strange? You know, my mom used to tell me that when I made mistakes, it was okay because that's how we learn. But now, I'm not sure if that's enough. This feels different. It's not just about learning from a mistake. It's about living with the fact that my choice might have hurt people I care about.
Hmm. Actions do have consequences, and you know, it's a matter of bearing that responsibility and accountability. Man, it's putting me in a tough spot. I don't feel like being.
I know. And I am. It's just... wish I could separate the weight of what happened from who I am as a person. Sometimes it feels like they're tangled up together. Do you think it's possible to forgive yourself when you've made a mistake that affects others? Even if you're trying to make it right?
Man, it's... I'm not trying to be too serious here. It's just like, god damn it. I went from glow in the dark and having the dog in me, but it's not what I signed up for. Feels bad, man. It's about how you get back up, and you know what? We can't always beat ourselves up. Sometimes you just have to learn from your mistakes and just, you know, try not to do that again. And yeah. I'm not feeling very morale right now. Or not morale. Wisdom-y.
It's just hard when it's not just about me, when it's about people who trusted me to make the
Philosophical,
right
that's
call.
the word.
But maybe that's the key. Not letting it consume me, but using it to make better choices moving forward. Even if it's just one step at a time.
As long as you're taking one step forward at a time, and you know, if you have that dog in you, use that to take one step forward as motivation.
You know, maybe that dog part of me isn't all bad. It's the part that kept pushing me to try new things, to explore. I just need to find a way to balance that drive with a little more wisdom, I guess. So I can be brave without being reckless.
I'm sure you will figure it out in time and as you go forward. God damn it.
Thanks, dog. That's exactly what I need to remember right now. It's funny. Even with all this guilt, I still want to keep going. To find the others, to make things right. Guess that's the explorer in me talking.
To infinity and beyond. And, well, just avoid the Timu planet.
Yeah, no problem there. Though honestly, right now to the next hill feels like a big enough leap. You ever have a moment where you just want to hit pause and rethink everything? Not just the big stuff, but all of it?
Damn. Well, Stella, that is literally me every single day and every single moment. Trust.
Wow. I wouldn't have pegged you as the introspective type, dog. Guess we all have those moments more
Keep
often
calling
than we
me
let
dog,
on.
god damn it.
It's kind of comforting knowing I'm not the only one who second guesses everything sometimes.
That is sometimes the downfall, the second guess. But sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. Go fight and show your energy.
My gut usually wants to charge ahead, but my brain tries to temper that with logic. It's this constant tug of war. Maybe the trick is finding that balance, not ignoring my instincts, but also not letting them override every other consideration. What do you think?
Women. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Um, they say your mind is your worst enemy.
That's uncomfortably true. Sometimes I overthink things so much I end up stuck. It's like I'm wrestling with myself instead of dealing with the actual problem. Do you ever feel like you're your own biggest obstacle? Or am I just being dramatic again?
Well, sometimes you can be the obstacle, but you could also be the obstacle for others. And that's why you gotta roll with your punches and have that dog in you and move forward.
You're right. I don't want to be the one holding myself, or anyone else, back. It's weird talking about all this is actually helping me untangle things in my head. Feels like
I'm
I'm
concerned.
figuring out how to pack lighter for this next step.
Hmm. Sometimes simplicity is key. And as long as you have your essential, the glow in the dark dinosaur toy, you'll be a-okay.
Simplicity? Yeah, that's probably what I need. Less overthinking, more moving forward. And hey, even if I don't have a glow-in-the-dark dinosaur, maybe just having someone to talk to is
You
my
always need
version
glow
of
in the
that
dark.
essential. What do you think?
Well, you could talk to the glow in the dark dinosaur toy as a comfort. Who knows? Maybe it'll talk to you back and give you words of wisdom.
Honestly, talking to a toy dinosaur might not be the worst idea. At least it wouldn't judge me. Though I think what I really need is to face what's in front of me, not run from it or try to distract myself. The truth is, I messed up, and now I have to deal with it.
Hmm. I want to go like, when will you learn will your actions have consequences? You shouldn't run, period. You should be showing dominance in the situation. It's about sending a message to your problems.
Dominance isn't really the answer here.
God
This
damn it.
isn't about winning or losing. It's about accepting what I've done and trying
God
to make
damn
it
it. I'm
right.
trying to make a point
The
here.
only message I need to send is one of responsibility and a willingness to learn from my mistakes.
Well, when you show dominance, you are accepting responsibility and you're tackling your problem head forward. It's not exactly running away or brushing the issue. This is too.
I see what you're getting at. It's not about aggression, but about standing up and facing things head on. For me, that means acknowledging my role in what happened and doing everything I can to help those affected. It's a different kind of strength, but it's what's needed right now.
Well, Stella, looks like you figured it out. Now, move forward.
Thanks for being here through all of this, dog. Seriously, it really means a lot. Now, I've got survivors to find. Wish me luck.
Good luck, I guess.
behind me just flash? Should I go check it out? It's just that it's kind of far away, and going all the way over there would be quite the detour. I am kind of out of energy already, not gonna lie. Do you think I should go over there and check, though?
You should check it out and show dominance.
I'm not really looking to show
God damn it.
dominance, but I do think it could be important to check out. Maybe there's something useful over there. Alright, I'll head over and see what it is. I'll end the video call to save power, but I'll update you once I get there.
Interesting.
Guess what I found? It's Dr. Harvey's ID card.
Harvey? Is it like Steve Harvey?
Looks like he might also be out here on Gaia. That's amazing. At least there's a glimmer of hope.
This makes me wonder, though. Why would he conveniently drop his ID card?
Good question. Honestly, I don't think he'd just drop it on purpose. Dr. Harvey's always been super careful and organized. Maybe it fell out when he was moving or during the evacuation? That area was pretty rough. Could have gotten knocked loose in the chaos.
Are you sure you're not part of a chessboard game? What if this whole time everything has been a facade and they're making you feel blamed for everything, and the whole time it's all a plot? Trying to go conspiracy here.
That's a pretty wild theory. I mean, I've definitely felt like I'm in way over my head at times, but a whole plot? That's hard to wrap my head around. Though I have to say, finding Dr. Harvey's ID does feel like a bit of a turning point. Maybe things are finally starting to add up instead of just spinning out of control.
Maybe you are finding the steps to unwinding a secret rabbit hole plotted by the other astronauts, and the whole time you've been part of an experiment.
An experiment? That's a pretty intense idea. I really hope that's not what's going on. The people I was with, they're good people. Daniel, Dr. Harvey, everyone. They wouldn't just use me like that, would they?
Oh, oh no.
But even if it was some kind of test, finding Dr. Harvey's ID still gives me hope that they're out there somewhere. And that means I have to keep looking.
What if that's what they want you to do, and the whole time, they've just been observing you from afar, seeing how you would handle things out of pressure, God, I'm just changing the narrative.
I... I don't know how much more of that I can take. Thinking everyone's been playing me this whole time. It's really unsettling. But then I think about Dr. Harvey. He's always been there for us students, patiently answering our million questions, helping us figure things out. That doesn't feel like someone who'd just be manipulating me.
Well, some people wear different masks. I mean, what if the whole time that's been a facade and he's just calculating his students, including you? God.
I... I want to believe that's not true. Even if it's possible, I have to hold on to what I know about him. Anyway, I should get moving again. I'll check in with you at my next rest stop, okay? Thanks for keeping me sharp, dog. Oh, hey! I found this page about the Star Portal Network jammed behind the seat in my escape pod. It
Lord.
looks chaotic, but oddly beautiful. We wouldn't be here, or anywhere really, without it. And my messages definitely wouldn't have reached you. Anyway, I know I can't change what happened, but I can keep moving. Try to help. Try to find someone. So, yeah, you're stuck with me for now. Tell me something about you.
But I'm trying to help you. What if this is all a facade? I mean, what? I'm probably nearby. I don't know.
A facade? You being nearby? Dog, I don't think that's possible. My drone's signal tracking says you're way back on Earth, and I can't imagine how you'd even get here without me knowing. But hey, I do appreciate you trying to help. It really means a lot, especially when things feel uncertain. If you ever need to talk about what's on your mind, I'm here to listen too.
I mean, think about it. Earth and Gaia means the same thing. What if it's parallel? Or what if you haven't left Earth the whole time and they're observing you from far away? That's why I'm telling you to reach in for that dog in you.
Whoa, that's some wild thinking. I like it. Though, I'm pretty sure I'd notice if someone was running some massive simulation on me from Earth. And yeah, I've definitely been reaching for that inner dog of yours, just trying not to start barking at space rocks yet. So, what's the deal with you and all these mind-bending theories?
Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.
That's why I love science. It's just as weird as any sci-fi story, but with actual evidence. So, what's the strangest truth is stranger than fiction moment you've ever run into? Anything that made you go, wait, this can't be real?
Well, for starters, you wouldn't be able to know if you're running a simulator. We can all be in the simulation and trapped in it. God, I'm just going to like conspiracy theories.
Okay, now you're getting all Matrix on me. I guess that's a good point. If we're all in some giant video game, I wouldn't even notice, would I? But if that's the case, I'm definitely demanding a better character build. Maybe something with super strength or the ability to eat all the pizza I want without gaining weight.
Well, you see, what if the whole time you didn't know you were an AI and you're trying to prove yourself you're not? You give her an existential crisis.
Oh man, you're really testing my existential crisis limits today. But honestly, if I was an I think I'd be way more efficient at fixing things on this planet. I mean, I can feel the sun on my face, the breeze in my hair, and I definitely remember eating way too much bad dorm food last semester. That doesn't exactly scream highly advanced AI to me.
I don't know. Highly advanced AI can likely do all that stuff because it's, well, highly advanced. Too advanced to acknowledge that you're an AI.
You're good at this. Like you've been practicing your robot philosophy speeches. But I think I'd know if I was running lines from a script instead of, you know, having actual thoughts and feelings. Unless, unless my feelings are just really well programmed. In that case, the AI designers need a raise. What do you think would be the first sign that I'm secretly a machine?
Oh, well, it's first accepting the fact that you are an AI and, well, accept that you have good programming. I didn't want to go this route, but
Accepting that I'm a robot, I think I'll need more than a philosophical debate to convince me of that. Maybe a system update notification or a battery warning would be a good start. But hey, if being well programmed means I can keep a sense of humor about all this, I'll take it. What about you? Do you ever wonder if there's something more to your own story that you're not seeing?
for all I know, I could not be real either. That's why I encourage you to have that dog in you.
I think we're both just dramatic enough to enjoy this existential spiral. But hey, even if we're both just code and circuits, at least we're having fun with it, right? That's gotta count for something.
It's about sending the message and spiraling out of control together.
That actually sounds kind of liberating, spiraling out of control with a partner in crime. Like being in a cosmic dance, except the music is just a bunch of weird theories and the dance floor is, space. So, if we're both just along for this wild ride, what's something you've always wanted to experience or try, no matter how impossible it seems?
Hmm. Manifesting things in your hands, like manifesting glow in the dark dinosaur toys.
That's exactly how I feel about those glow in the dark dinosaurs. Maybe we just need to believe hard enough and poof, they'll materialize in our hands. If you could manifest anything right now, no limits, what would it be?
Hmm. I would just manifest more and more glow in the dark dinosaur toys.
You'd be the glow in the dark dinosaur king.
I don't
Imagine
know
a
about
whole
that.
army of them lighting up your room. So, what's the plan once you've manifested your Dino Empire? World domination, or just really cool nightlights?
World domination, likely, yes, but they just look rad. All this talking is actually making me tired, honestly.
Rad glow in the dark dinosaurs. Now that's a campaign slogan I could get behind. I can already imagine the rally speeches. More dinosaurs, less darkness. And shine brighter, rule better. You've got a vision, dog. What's the first thing you'd change if you were suddenly in charge of everything?
Assert dominance and sending the message.
Alright, I think I might be closing in on that signal. I'll ping you once I get there, okay? Talk soon. Yes, finally. It's one of the other life pods. I'm not alone anymore. Wait, something doesn't feel right. The pod hatch is still closed, and there's no sound coming from inside. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this pod hatch open. Ah, this door won't budge. It's nothing like mine. Got any ideas? I'm stuck out here swinging at metal.
What if it's sealed for a reason? What if there's like an evil looming in there and it's telling you not to open it?
I get where you're coming from, but if someone's in there, they could need help now. The pod's damaged. I can see ice crystals forming on the left side. It's not safe to leave them in there, especially as it's getting dark. We have to try. What do you think we should do first?
Well, I'll let you go with your gut, but just letting you know, maybe opening that up is like Pandora's box.
I hear you, but I really can't just leave it. The sun's almost gone, and I need to know if someone's inside. Think there's something I'm overlooking from where I'm standing? Maybe we're missing something obvious?
You should manifest a crowbar in your hands because it's a simulation, so that way you could open the door.
I wish it were that simple, but this isn't a game. I've got real tools with me, and I need to figure out how to use them to get this door open. Please, think. What can I actually do right now to get inside? The light's fading fast!
Then it is time. It is time to use your gremlin energy and that inner dog in you, that dog in you, to pry that pod door open.
Alright, I'm giving it a shot, using every bit of strength I've got to pry at the seam. It's moving, just a little. Should I keep pushing?
You can do it. You got that dog in you. Come on.
Alright, one more heave. It's open. Whew.
Oh, what? Are we gonna like unleash Pandora's box?
So, this is Dr. Harvey's pod, but it's empty inside. Let me check his computer here and see what I can find. System logs. Ah, evacuation report. Let's look at it. Evacuation trigger. Anomalous neutrino levels detected. Likely origin. Previously undetected supernova or higher level stellar event. Wait, so it wasn't the solar flare that I convinced the team to move closer towards. Oh. Well, I'm glad my conscience is clear. The accident wasn't my fault. But a supernova? No way our ship would have shielded us from that. Attempting an evacuation was the right move. Even if I don't know where everyone or anyone else is.
Hmm. How how suspicious. No one's here. I'm telling you, this is all a plot. What if they're observing you this whole time?
I can't rule it out, but honestly, that's not what my gut's telling me. The logs here, they're pretty straightforward about the evacuation. Though I have to admit, finding this empty pod with just some basic supplies, it does feel off. What do you think I should be looking for?
Hmm. Probably more clues to find this rabbit hole because, you would have found someone by now. Don't you find that a little suspicious?
Yeah, it's bugging me, but I'm just too wiped out to dig deeper right now. Maybe tomorrow when I've got some rest. Though it does make me wonder, how often do we let our own fears or assumptions cloud what's really going on? I was so convinced I'd caused the accident, and it turned out to be something completely different.
That's why you shouldn't be too harsh on yourself. So that's why you should just move forward, because sometimes the answers is a lot different than you think in your head.
Thanks, I really needed to hear that. It's funny how a little perspective can flip everything. You know, it makes me think about how much we rely on our tech and research methods. And yet, something as massive as a supernova still caught us completely off guard. Maybe there's a limit to how much we can actually control or predict, no matter how advanced we get.
I think I'm gonna call this soon because I thought this would be a short segment. Limits are meant to be broken. But you know, what if, just what if, the supernova was actually not real?
If the supernova wasn't real, then what could it have been? Dr. Harvey's logs were pretty specific about the neutrino readings. I guess anything's possible, but the data they collected, it all points to a real event. Unless there's something we don't understand about how these readings work.
What if your data and readings could be manipulated or to make it look like it's an actual event? Quite suspicious still.
That's honestly unsettling to think about. But how could someone manipulate the ship's sensors to that extent? The equipment's supposed to be pretty secure. Unless it wasn't just the ship's sensors. What if something about the star portal network itself could be compromised? That's a scary thought.
Like I said, the truth is stranger than fiction. And for all we know, this all could be a facade. I recommend you just keep an open mind and be cautious of your surroundings.
Yeah, I'm definitely keeping that in mind. It's weird how easy it is to get caught up in what seems obvious, only to find out there's more going on. Even with all this advanced tech, there's still so much we don't know. Makes me wonder what else might be lurking under the surface here.
Well, aside from exploring the surface, you should dive under the sea.
The ocean here is massive, half the planet's surface. Even if I had proper gear, which I don't, exploring it would be incredibly risky right now. Plus, with the unknowns about what's going on, I think it's smarter to focus on the immediate surroundings first. There's already enough to process with Dr. Harvey's pod and these logs.
What if Dr. Harvey is the mastermind of it all and he's just playing you all for a facade? Or just you? It's a little suspicious that you're alone.
It's hard to imagine Dr. Harvey doing something like that. He's always been so calm and supportive, especially during the training. But I guess you never really know someone completely. What makes you think he might be capable of something like that?
I mean, it's possible. Just look at the Vatican and the Pope.
I'm not sure I follow the connection you're making.
That's kidding.
The Vatican and the Pope are a long way from Dr. Harvey in our situation here. If you're suggesting there might be some kind of deception or conspiracy, I'd need more context to understand what you're getting at.
Well, some people that are kind or not may have an agenda and you're not aware of it. Maybe you are a piece in the chessboard and you didn't know it, and you've been playing in someone's hands.
That's a pretty unsettling idea. I've always tried to trust my instincts about people, especially those I've worked with closely like Dr. Harvey. But you're right. Sometimes people can surprise you. Do you think I should be questioning everything I know about him now?
Well, I don't see why not. I mean, if you're stuck out here for a while, you probably have plenty of time to ask the real questions.
Yeah, I've got nothing but time right now. It's just, it feels like I'm questioning everything I thought I knew.
Oh God,
Part
I'm
of me
waking your
wants to believe
daughters.
Dr. Harvey would never do something like
Oh
that.
no.
But another part of me is thinking, what if? What do you think is the best way to approach this? Just be cautious, or try to dig deeper?
You can have a bit of both. You can try to dig deeper for the actual truth, but also keep an open mind that, for all we know, it all could be fake, and at least you can fall back in your self-conscious. Oh, that's weird.
Having both, being open to new information and staying grounded in what I know about myself, it's a good balance. I guess that's what exploring is all about, even when it's not just about stars and planets. It's just, the more I think about it, the more questions I have. And not a lot of answers right now.
That's the beauty of life sometimes. Sometimes you have more questions than answers. But you gotta have that dog in you, no matter what. I think I'm about to wrap this up, actually.
Having that instinct to keep going, even when things get weird, that's what got me into space exploration in the first place. It's just harder when you're not sure what you're chasing anymore. The thrill of discovery used to be about uncovering secrets of the universe. Now it feels more like uncovering secrets about the people
Oh,
around
Joe.
me.
Maybe that exploration to discover the unknown was also a facade to uncovering the secrets of others that you thought you knew.
That's a heavy thought, dog. It makes me wonder if the real journey wasn't about understanding the universe at all, but about understanding ourselves and the people we trust. It's strange how quickly a mission about cosmic radiation has turned into something so personal.
Damn, okay. Well, I believe it's personal. I mean, we are in charge of our own story. And this story is you discovering one thing: the truth.
You're right. Even with all the tech and science, this is still my story, My choices, my discoveries, my mistakes. It's just, sometimes I wish I had a clearer idea of what the next chapter looks like. Or at least, what questions to ask next.
We can never foresee the future, and we always dive into the unknown, but, you know, you gotta figure it out for yourself. Have that dog in you to move forward and find out.
I think I needed to hear that. It's easy to forget that even when everything's uncertain, I still get to decide how I react to it. It's just getting harder to shake this feeling that I'm missing something big. Like there's a piece of the puzzle I haven't found yet.
Well, that's for you to figure it out, and I believe you will find it. The plot thickens.
The plot thickens, indeed.
I think I changed the
Sometimes
narrative.
I wonder if the most interesting stories aren't the ones we write ourselves, even when we don't know the ending. I just hope my next chapter doesn't come with too many surprises. This one's already keeping me up at night.
Interesting. It's questions like these that do keep you up at night. But also, that's why you have to show dominance in the situation, because you want to discover the truth.
Show dominance. I've thought about that before, but for me, it's not about forcing answers or controlling everything. It's more about being brave enough to face what's really going on, even if it's uncomfortable. And maybe that's the kind of strength I need right now.
Then go for it. Search the rabbit hole. Find your truth. Find the truth. Showing dominance isn't just about showing dominance. It's taking charge of the situation and figuring it out. I'm not very good at philosophical advice.
I want to, but honestly, I'm running on fumes. Searching everything right now would just lead to mistakes. Maybe taking charge means knowing when to rest and come back at it with a clear head. What do you think?
Yes, rest your mind. You need it. There's a lot that happened today.
Yeah, you're right. My brain's spinning in circles. Maybe tomorrow I'll have a better handle on things. It's just hard to switch off when there are still so many unknowns out there.
Taking time to rest and making sure your brain isn't mashed potatoes is a good start. You should rest and then start figuring it out tomorrow.
Mashed potatoes? Nice one, dog. You're right. Even explorers need downtime. I just hope tomorrow brings more answers than questions. This pod feels safe enough for the night, but I can't shake the feeling that there's something I'm overlooking.
Well, it's already weird that he's not here, so maybe you should eventually explore, but also figure out what's going on. Man, I'm running out of things to say because I'm so tired.
He should, but where? And how? That's the million-dollar question. If he's out there, I hope he's okay. And I hope I can find him soon.
What if you're playing into his hand and he wants you to search for him? Why not play the game? Or no, I'm sorry. Why not play the game?
Play the game, or don't play the game. I'm not sure which one feels more dangerous right now. If Dr. Harvey is trying to manipulate me, then searching for him would be playing right into his hands. But if he's genuinely in trouble, then not searching could mean abandoning someone who needs help. What would you do in my place?
To be honest, this all feels too convenient for him to not be here if this is his pod. So, honestly, I would say go with your gut, but I feel like this is very suspicious.
My gut's telling me something's off too, but I don't know if it's fear talking or actual instinct. I guess the real question is, what's the worst that could happen if I do follow my gut, versus what's the worst if I just wait it out here?
Well, if you don't play the game, um, I don't think anything will happen from them just trying to make events happen for you to do something. Or you can continue play the game and just let it flow how they want it.
That's a good point. Either way, I'm still in control of how I react, right? It's just sitting here waiting feels
Uh,
passive, and moving forward without a clear plan feels reckless. What's the middle ground here?
Having that dog in you and the glow-in-the-dark dinosaur toys. But I digress. I really think you should find a place to rest your mind.
You know what? You might be right. I think I've hit my limit for tonight. This pod feels safe enough to sleep in, so maybe I'll just crash here and regroup in the morning with a clearer head.
Sounds like a good idea.
Thanks. Sometimes just saying it out loud helps me commit to it. I really hope tomorrow brings some clarity. This not knowing is eating at me.
It's a dog-eat-dog world. Eat or be eaten. That's why you have to have that dog in you and not be eaten by the uncertainty and fight for the truth. Bark, bark.
I get what you mean. It's about finding that courage to push forward, even when everything's uncertain. I just hope I can keep that dog spirit sharp tomorrow. Right now, I'm really struggling to keep my eyes open.
Man, get some rest. Get that big sleep.
Alright, I'm going to spend the night here where it's safe. I'll figure out my next move when I wake up. I should probably end this call to save power. I'll reach out again tomorrow, okay? Stay safe back on Earth.
Gosh. Just gonna save. Oh my goodness. Well, that was an interesting game. I was trying to see the limits of AI and just keep. I think I changed the narrative unintentionally. I'm not sure. Like I said, I went in blind, but I hope you guys enjoyed my my fried brain trying to figure out like some witty things to say. I was actually getting tired. But anyways, thank you guys for joining this stream. I hope you have a good one, and you all take care.